Alright guys, thanks for tuning in again. Red Tail Ray, saving my house from a flood. So, as you know from some of my previous videos, I've already had sump pump issues in our basement. So what I did here is I took, when I replaced my sump pump that was totally fine, I wanted a battery backup for when we lost power, and that's what our major issue was last time. But if we look around my backyard, and I've actually snowblown my backyard most of the winter, I've got about 6-7 inches of ice right now, kind of a skating rink. And then you can see where I've blown all around this area. It's at least still 2 or 3 feet deep, 4 feet in some spots, like off my deck that's almost waist deep snow over there. So we're gonna have a lot of water trying to push its way through my house into my basement, and mitigating the stuff off the roof all winter, especially the last couple huge snowstorms we had. So what I did is I had a fire last night, because I was reading up on how to dig into frozen grounds, because what I wanted to do is make this strainer bucket. So I took a 5-gallon pail, drilled holes on the sides, and see the holes in a minute here when this thing drains again, and then put the old sump pump in it, connected to a small piece of PVC. I silicone caulked all the stuff, and then I attached this to a 50-foot section of decommissioned fire hose that I've had laying around and got plenty more uses for from other things. And what I also did is, just to keep, because I'd still like to go down another inch or two, you see right here this little white chunk of foam, just regular styrofoam. I cut that off of some packing stuff before it went in the garbage, just to give myself an extra little bit of float, so it keeps the water moving, and the water won't get as high as it normally would on that float rod. Because what will happen is the float will float up with the water level, and it'll keep coming until it activates this little bar as the actual switch on top. And you'll see this work here in just a second. It's about to turn on. But yeah, so I'm glad I did my bonfire literally last night, because you can kind of see, I'm not sure if you can, try to focus in on some of these bubbles. It is just coming through the ground, and all this water is going to try to come going through my house. Now this is my best estimation of the lowest spot in my backyard, because this is always where we have, right here, right outside my back garage door, is always where we have about 6-7 inches of water when we have a good rain, or when it does start to thaw in the spring here. Now up here in the northwest corner of the Twin Cities, we don't have it as bad as a lot of places already down south, and the Midwest is under an extreme flood watch. A lot of towns are already washed out. Well, this is just my pre-mitigation to hopefully mitigate some of those water problems before they, before the water comes into the house. As it's pooling up here, as all this stuff starts to melt and slope towards either the house from all the stuff in my backyard and my septic mound. I mean, that's all at least my chest deep on my Husky, knee deep in a lot of spots, even taller. All the snow has got to go somewhere, and like I said, usually the low spot is right here. So what I did is just around these planter boxes and through the bottom section of the fence, and then I've cut a trail through there. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see any of that, but the pipe, oh, there goes the sump pump right now. And that right there is kicking out water. I just heard it. You guys probably won't hear it, but I heard it. You can see it's sucking on the water. What was that, about 4 or 5 inches of water, because that, it was up to right about there, right where this foam level was. Oh, sorry, you didn't see that. Right about here. So that's obviously a couple inches of water, but pumping water out of the backyard. And this is a full 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, try to get this water out of here as best I can. Limited resources and limited fundage. Definitely plan on making this a permanent fixture this summer, though. Oh, so good luck to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next video.